Hi guys, so I just did a video doing an unboxing and then I realized the quality of this video is very shitty. I'm going to invest very soon in a proper mic, so bear with me for this video. Unfortunately the quality will be very bad. But yeah, welcome to this channel. My name is Margot. I'm an anthropologist and I live in Amsterdam, so that's the reason why I call this channel this way. I hope to get my camera back soon because my camera is for the moment at somebody's house because I needed it to record awesome podcasts and those kind of things, so I'll try to leave links of all this below if I'm not too lazy today, and if I am, just write a comment saying, hey, you were too lazy, and then I will put it all in. Yeah, but in the meantime, I really would like to share with you a book haul, and yeah, I bought some books recently, so I'm very happy, and I will start with the English books because I know that this is I'm speaking in English, so I guess it's the other books that will be most interesting for most people, and then there will also be some books in Dutch and in French, because I tend to be this kind of cross-language reader, which is a little bit weird, but a lot of fun during the same time, so bear with me. And let's start with the most exciting book, which is Afro-vegan. It's farm fresh African, Caribbean, and Southern flavors remixed by Bryant. Bryant has an amazing website as well, so definitely check him out. And I absolutely love this book already. I just went through it, and yeah, it was hilarious to watch me. It's so tasty. I want to have cute pictures. This for me, it looks like heaven. And there are a lot of recipes with peanuts apparently, which I'm a big fan of peanuts, so I'm very happy. So yeah, I don't know, it's just, I really love all these healthy vegan things. I have a lot of healthy vegan books, but this is also nice. I mean, come on, seriously, it's just tasty, and and the pictures are just cute, and oh my god, I can just do this forever. So maybe I should do a video where I just go through pages or something, but I should do that from a distance so that you cannot read the text, so that you still have to buy the book, because else I guess Terry will be angry at me and I don't want that. But anyway, second book I have is The Polished Hoe, which is currently being read by different booktubers online, so I thought I would join them. It's by Clarke, and it's talking about Marie Matilda, one of the most respected women of the island of Bimshire, also known as Barbados, calls the police to confess to a crime. The result is a shattering all-night vigil that brings together elements of the island's African past and the tragic legacy of colonialism in one epic sweep. Which, yeah, I kind of am interested in colonialism, although I'm white, I'm aware of that, thank you. And I try to ventilate thoughts of way better, well-educated people, but since I'm white, I'm going to use my privileges and agency, and I just read today, okay, this is going to be a rant about me instead of this book, and that is something white people have to work on. So anyway, I will be very happy to read this book, so I really need to continue my kind of journey, I guess. I mean, it seems to be a very gruesome read, but tomorrow I'll be in the bus for 5 hours, so I will have more than enough time to get through some pages. And then I have 2 books in French, which I will start with. So the first book is Lettres à Matisse by Tahar Ben Jelloun. Tahar Ben Jelloun is a... well, I guess he's French now, but... I think he is Algerian? I'm not sure. This is very bad. He's born in Fes, which I don't know. Fes? Anyway, he's a Maghrebian guy, so he's from Northern Africa, and he wrote a book, Lettres à Delacroix, where he basically talks about, how Delacroix is only portraying one part of his, people, and he is going to continue with Matisse right now, and I'm very happy because I absolutely love his books. I think they're always so well written. I only read a few of them, to be honest, but yeah, I'm very happy to have bought this book, so definitely going to read this and review this. And then I have L'Urbanisme, Utopies et Réalités, une anthologie by Francoise Choay. And this book is basically talking about urbanism and what does it mean, how does it come into place, and it's basically a summary of a lot of works, into one thing. So it was actually at the like the what do you call it, like the student section, like, hey, you should buy this if you're like into urbanism. But I'm into anthropology, but urbanism is pretty close to anthropology because you're still studying, you know, like these interactions, which I'm very interested in. So I definitely want to read this, and I will maybe not review it on YouTube, but maybe review it on Goodreads. So please keep an eye on this one. And then last but not least, I have 2 Dutch books. I will start with the thinnest one, which is by Paul Scheffer. And it's called De vrijheid van de Grens, or the freedom of the border. And basically it was the book of the month, because this month is like the philosophy month in the Netherlands. I have no idea if other countries also do this, but this is a very, very nice book. If you're into, like, no, not if you're into, that is not the right word. If you're interested into the difficult topic of refugees and what it means for European identity and those kind of things, I definitely recommend this book, because most of the time I tend to read more leftist things, and this is, it's definitely not centrist nor rightist, but it's not leftist neither. He's kind of trying to like combine all the arguments to open our borders to a certain extent. At least that is what I understood until now, but I'm only on page 93. Oh, I'm almost done, so I guess that's kind of like the conclusion. But maybe everybody reads it in a different way. I don't know. It's just my interpretation of the book. It's a very nice book. I will not do a review on it though. And the last book I have is by Anja Meulenbelt. Anja Meulenbelt is like the queen of feminism in the Netherlands, and this book is called Kwart over Gaza, so it means quarter after Gaza, over Gaza, yes, over Zionisme, antisemitisme, and Islamophobie. So it's about Zionism, anti-Semitism, and Islamophobia. And strangely enough, I don't know if it is the same way in other countries, but I'm pretty sure in the Netherlands and in Belgium, and in France as well, since the Aliyah started there a few years ago now, I think 2 years or something. Basically, you know, Israel it's not part of our daily talk, but you definitely read at least once a week something about it. And Palestine, you know, is mentioned as well, because there are horrible things happening right now. There is an intifada going on, at least the media is framing it that way. I'm not sure if the people on the ground are framing it that way, but there is an intifada going on. And I just think it's important that we keep in mind, you know, the voice of the voiceless. And also, I think the Israelo-Palestinian conflict has become a symbol of a greater struggle, you know. I mean, I think that, you know, there's so many power politics around it as well. I mean, you know, like whenever Palestinians is like exploding something, you know, there are so many reactions going on in the West. Like, seriously, at my university even, people are just talking about it as if it is their backyard, which it isn't. And then we're like very distant about our own colonies, you know, about the colonies we had in the Netherlands. And then we're just doing like, oh, well, I don't know that much about, I don't know, Indonesia. I just know that, you know, there was like maybe the police-Sinene acties, which is, you know, it was a massacre, you know, and we are talking about it, you know, as if it was some lighthearted, well, maybe 2 people died instead of, you know, those thousands and thousands and thousands of people who died of it. But, you know, that being said, I think it's a very important book to read. I wish everybody in the Netherlands would just read it, because, I don't know, Anja is a very, very, very correct person. I met her, I talked with her, she's so genuine and awesome that everybody should just read it. So I'm definitely going to do a review about that book, probably in Dutch, which might be fun because my Dutch is like very, like, you know, like Amsterdamese Dutch. So yeah, maybe I'll do a review about that. But this is it, guys. So 6 books I will read in the coming months. I hope I will have time for it because I am still studying. But during the summer holidays, I'll definitely try to keep on the 1 book a week, you know, kind of challenge. And yeah, in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!